So if you want to know what the first and most important plank in my climate proposal is, beat Trump. If the American people want a president to add to our division, lead with a clenched fist, a closed hand, a hard heart, to demonize your opponent, to spew hatred, they don't need me. They've got President Donald Trump.
So Joe throws this campaign rally with Philadelphia as the backdrop. He's got all the media coverage there. CNN propping it up. All the mainstream media propping it up, really. He gets up there and says nothing of substance. It's nothing but grandstanding, platitudes, fear-mongering. He's trying to get his little campaign slogans going. Fight for the soul of this nation. Beat Trump. That's all it is appeal to emotion. This is reminiscent of Hillary in 2016, Obama in 2008. It's just the same old Democrat Party.
I believe Democrats want to unify this nation. That's what our party's always been about. That's what it's always been about, unity.
You cannot make this up. You can't make it up. Are you serious right now, Joe? You believe Democrats want to unify this nation? That's what the party's always been about? Joe, I tell you what, if you don't end up being president, maybe you could be a stand-up comedian. And of course, no campaign rally is complete without taking shots at our POTUS. You're still calling it Obama's economy. Talking about Trump inherited everything in his life. You've been in politics 50 years. All you've done is inherit tax money. And what do you have to show for it? More platitudes, more race baiting? Trump's getting shit done. Don't get it twisted. Is it just me, or do Democrats know their audience? We're going to be unified through division? Trump inherited the economy? Trump's the divider in chief? I know you're getting up there in age, but there's no way you forgot which party you're in. Really? The history of the party has been about unity? I mean, unless you're using doublespeak. You must have the memory of a goldfish. Let's refresh it for you.
Folks, last year, 24 states introduced or enacted at least 70 bills to curtail the right to vote. And guess what? Mostly directed at, quote, people of color. You see it. We got Jim Crow sneaking back in. No, I mean it.
Tell me how on earth we can be unified under you when it wasn't that long ago that you said this.
This time, they, not you, have an ally in the White House. This time, they have an ally. They're a small percentage of the American people, virulent people. Some of them the dregs of society.
Oh, I got it. So we're going to be unified through you dividing us and dehumanizing Trump supporters. But wait, this is the best part. Did you guys see who he picked for his senior campaign advisor? Sometimes the jokes write themselves, man. If you don't remember who she is, let's give you a refresher.
What do you say to the people who dragged a poor white guy out of a car and beat him?
Oh my goodness, poor white people, please, stop. We don't need white people leading the Democratic Party right now.
That's right, loudmouth Simone Sanders. Clearly the woman is an opportunist. Money talks, and damn did he pick the loudest mouth he could. So I mean, yeah, you picked a racist to be your senior campaign advisor. I get it. It's the party of racism. No surprises. But I don't think she's going to have time to advise you. She's going to spend your entire campaign on the defense.
The crime bill, by way of this disparity between crack and powder cocaine, trapped an entire generation of people.
This bill not incentivize putting more people in jail and keeping them there longer.
Victor, I am not going to sit here and tell you the crime bill was perfect. The reaction was an overcorrection to a very real issue.
That's right. To reel in that sacred black vote, she's going to have to go out there and defend the crime bill for you. The crime bill. Oh, Joe, this is bad, Joe. This is bad. You might want to quit while you're ahead. And then there's the rumor that Stacey Abrams will be his running mate. How can she be the running mate when she still hasn't conceded the governor's race in Georgia? And she's over there race baiting too, talking about, it's really, the voter ID laws were the reason why I lost. And, this is racism and sexism. Again, doublespeak, unity through division. The Democrats are the party of division. Come on, man. And you're going to sit there and call Trump the divider in chief? Give me a break, Joe. Give me a break. I know Trump gave you the nickname Sleepy Joe, but that's not really fitting. You still got a little bit of gas left in the tank. From now on, we're going to call you Jim Crow Joe. This is Clown World. And Joe's got the big, bright red nose. He's out on stage, juggling, jumping through hoops of fire, doing acrobatic stunts, trying to impress us. It's not working. First of all, he has a YouTube channel with 5,000 total subscribers. Every other video I've seen of him has had the comments disabled. That's interesting. Or it's been ratioed. The ones that do allow comments, everybody's saying Bernie 2020, Joe Biden, you're the establishment. We don't want you anymore. You're the old school Democrat. Now, the media would have you believe that Joe Biden is really ahead and he's the front runner. He's got all the momentum. They got the fake polls. I mean, all you have to do is use the eye test. Bernie Sanders is actually the front runner. He's the true front runner. They're going to try to screw Bernie. Bernie is the true front runner. He has a cult following, right? Bernie's got millions of followers on Twitter, on Instagram. Bernie is more tech savvy, and Bernie's already been through the fire. So it seems to me like they're just pushing Joe onto voters. It's just like Hillary. It's just like Obama. They're pushing Joe because he's that establishment guy. He's the chosen one. So in the end, it doesn't matter if we call you Sleepy Joe, Creepy Joe, Sniffing Joe, Crime Bill Joe, or Jim Crow Joe. You're just status quo Joe. It's a wrap. You're not going to make it. You're the wrong gender. You're the wrong color. You got the wrong ideas. You're pushing platitudes over policy. But hey, don't take my word for it. Listen to the wonderful words of your new senior campaign advisor.
We don't need white people leading the Democratic Party right now.